What's up? What's up? What's going on to my Poppy's Conversation Corner family? Y'all, how y'all doing? It's Wednesday. Let's talk about this. Oh my God. It's Wednesday. I'm getting over this hump. How are you getting over your hump? Whew. When I tell you it's a hump day for real, no, it's like a hump day for real. How y'all doing, family? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Do me a favor. Hit that share button and let somebody know that this conversation is happening on this evening. Y'all, I'm excited about it. So excited about it. We're coming together once a week, every Wednesday, 6:30. Y'all, we're live right here on Facebook. Check our page out, Poppy's Therapeutic Corner. Y'all, check our social media platforms out. We're here every week. We're on Facebook. Check our Instagram. We our website. Follow Poppy's Therapeutic Corner. It's an organization that you want to know, that you want to be a part of, that you just want to see what they got going on over there. I'm telling you, you want to know what's going on at Poppy's Therapeutic Corner, but right here on Poppy's Conversation Corner, I am the one, the only. Yes, I said it. I can boost myself. I am Kerry Gordon, and I'm live with y'all every week. I am the Director of Operations and Community Engagement at Poppy's Therapeutic Corner, but on Poppy's Conversation Corner, I am the CEO. Yeah, let Charisma check that. I said it. I am the CEO of Poppy's Conversation Corner, and we're live, y'all. I'm excited about it. Tonight, we have a special guest, a wonderful guest. We're going to get to know her, get to love her, get to see what's on her mind. We have Jadyn, yes, a phenomenal therapist that's operating at Poppy's Therapeutic Corner. She's in one of our schools. I'm excited to get to know her on tonight. But y'all, do me a favor. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Share the video. Heart it. Let's talk. Ask questions. Let's dive deep into it. I'm going to grab this because I want to know what's going on too. But how y'all doing? How's your week going? We're just getting started. I mean, no, we're not just getting started because we're at that midweek point. But I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm grateful that I'm making it. But y'all, what's going on? How's your week going? Talk to me. Let me know. Say hey. Tell me how you doing. But we're gonna jump on in. We're gonna bring Jadyn onto the platform so we can get to know her just a little bit more. Jadyn.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can
You
you
can
hear
hear
me?
me? Okay, I was just testing it. I was just testing it because I ain't know we ain't have time to test. It's like I'm just playing. I was about to be shady. I was gonna be shady.
That's my bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's Wednesday.
It is.
And I definitely honestly I think the older I'm getting, I'm understanding these little terms that this hump day and all that stuff that used to didn't bother me. I
Yeah,
used to be when I was a spring chicken that it didn't bother me. So now I'm at the point where Wednesdays is like
you feel it. You feel it.
yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I literally took a nap before this. Like that's how much I'm. And I don't. When it was daylight outside, I could not sleep. Like I'm not. I was that person that like, if it's daylight, I need to be outside. I need to be moving.
Mhm.
Like no, baby, I need to take a nap. I'm uncle now. I need uncle needs a nap.
I
Uncle
feel
needs a
that.
nap.
I feel that 100%. I'm
Yes,
excited.
uncle needs a nap. I'm telling you. Like I am. Like I'm feeling it. But anywho, Jadyn, how are you? How you doing? How's your hump day going?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I mean, this is like my off week, so I'm actually been resting, which is super important for mental health. I know. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous because I been sleeping in.
I feel away, but that's good. I feel it. That's
Yeah,
good.
sleeping and cleaning because it's spring. You got to clean up the
Yes.
house and deep clean. So that's what I've been doing. So,
So
so
we're spring cleaning. We're spring cleaning. We like, and we're spring cleaning the house. Like,
yeah,
but on side of that, like, because this is your downtime, you don't have like, so you have time to decompress, like clear out those thoughts, so
yeah.
refresh, revamp, renew, all of
Yeah.
those things. So you've been doing that, but like, what does that look like for you? Like, I know you're
Mhm.
physically cleaning, but
Mhm.
on your mental, how's that looking?
Honestly, it looks like spending a lot of time with friends and just kind of um having some social time outside of therapy. It's interesting. You're right. It's interesting. Yeah, spending time with friends, like I said, napping. I do a lot of journaling, might do some painting. Definitely, I know the cleaning of my house is a physical thing, but it helps clear my mind out too.
Mhm.
And when I'm cleaning, I'm dancing too. There's
Oh,
music, it's a whole vibe, right? So
oh.
it's a good time.
I saw that somewhere in the spirit. I saw the dancing and the cleaning and the
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
at the car wash.
oh
No,
yeah.
I saw that. I saw that in the spirit. I saw it. I saw it.
Hmm.
No, that sounds like therapeutic though. Cleaning for some is a like form of therapy. Like
Hmm.
it's a way to take their mind off of it, off of
Hmm.
things that's going on, and put their hand to the plow and go to work
Yes,
cleaning.
yes.
So if you ever feel like that and you're watching this platform, please inbox me and let me know that you're in that mood because you can come to my address and do that. It's open. I'm letting you know that if you have the need ever, just if you ever have the need, just let me know.
Right.
Yes. No, and
Yeah.
that's for you too, because you're on your downtime. So I mean, just let me know.
Right.
Yes. No, so LPC,
Hmm.
for those who don't know what LPC is, can you explain that to them? Let them know like so
Yeah.
what you do, like where you're doing it at. I'm gonna let you lead it.
Okay, okay. So an LPC is a licensed professional counselor. Um, I am a dependently licensed counselor, which means that I operate under supervision. I do see clients like any other therapist. I'm a counselor. Okay, there's that. Um, I see clients at Withrow High School. So that is where I'm placed right now through Poppies. Eventually, I'll be seeing community clients as well. So check out for that. But yeah, a therapist. What do? We do talk therapy mostly. I love doing play therapy. I do somatic therapy. There's different types of therapy. Um, but pretty much people come to me to talk through some things that's been on their mind or get some skills, coping skills, regulation skills, things like that. So that's the best way I can describe what I do as an LPC.
I love it. I love it. So LPC, you're inside Withrow High School.
I am.
When you were thinking, I'm going to school for therapy, I want to like work this mental health business, did you ever think that Jadyn would be operating inside a high school, um, working with, young people?
Yeah.
Was that like your goal? Was that like something you said, aha, I want to
Mm.
do this?
You know what, Carrie? That's an interesting question because I allow my life to be guided a lot by God. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, and I'm saying that because I didn't have a real destination as to where I was going, but I did know that I wanted to give back to my community. I grew up here in Cincinnati. Um, when I was younger, I remember that I did want someone to talk to. So kids have always been my clientele, but I haven't like narrowed my clients to one specific population. You know what I'm saying? So no, to answer your question, I did not. To answer your question, no, I did not see myself working at Withrow specifically or working at a high school specifically. Um, but I did see myself giving back to the kids in my community. I just didn't know what that looked like. So,
I love it. I love it. It's definitely good to give back, to be able to
mm,
go back. I was in a meeting a couple of days ago, and the lady was telling me about how she worked in the community. She's been working in the community for 30 plus years. So
Mhm.
like she sees like the people that she worked with when they were like children, 5, 6 years old, they're grown now, and they're
Mhm.
like literally like coming back into the community, pouring back into because of the work that she did for them. And it's amazing to be able to be in that position to do that.
Yeah,
Definitely when you have something valuable to offer.
yeah,
Therapy is very, very, very valuable. It's not a dollar amount that you can put on therapy. People don't understand that because it definitely what you don't see now, it helps in the future though. If
yes,
you put
yes,
it to work, if you put it to work. So you're in these high schools.
yeah.
What is it like? Because like this isn't high school back when mama was in high school.
Mhm.
This is a high school when you and I were in high school.
Right.
This is high school today. So
This
Jadyn in a high school, take the names off. Jadyn in a high school operating amongst the
whole
youth.
bunch of children.
Yes, yes. What is that like day in and day out?
Okay, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to avoid the hallways when classes are switching because there's so many people. I don't remember there being this many people in school when I was in high school, but
Mm.
maybe that's normal. I would say, so how is it like day to day? When I come into work, usually I have a kid waiting for me at my office,
Waiting, waiting, waiting,
waiting for me. So
waiting.
they are willing to talk, ready to talk, excited to talk.
Okay.
Um, through that, sometimes I have people just coming, knocking on my door, wanting to check in and see me. And sometimes we're good. Okay.
No, I got you.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. um, and and sometimes I have to call down to the teachers and ask them to send kids up. Um, sometimes there's a lot of chasing kids around and seeing where are you because you're supposed to be in class, but you're skipping. You know what I'm saying?
I miss
But
those days.
yeah, I'm like, where are you at possibly in this school building? Right? So yeah, but then once I get the kids in my office, it's pretty smooth sailing. I'm fairly new at the school, so we're still in the stage of getting to know each other. So there's a lot of games being played. I'm just kind of listening and doing any skills training that I can do in the moment. They spend
So
about 50 minutes with me, and then I send them back to class.
so because you opened it up, so you're new, fairly new
Fairly.
here. So what's it been like building that bond, building that like rapport with apparently willing students though. So at least you have the willingness there. But what's it like? Because there that is a thing. Like even in adulthood, it takes us a while to build rapport or like we have walls up when it comes to because this is new, you're new. I'm supposed to open up and tell you my deepest darkest and you're new to me. So
Mhm.
what's that been like?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest again, Carrie. That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. No, for real, because you don't know me. And so I kind of use that. I use us not knowing each other as a way to start on a blank slate. I'm
Mm,
not judging you. This is what therapy is. I'm just here to kind of listen and see how I can support you. So I
yes.
take like a step down approach, is how I would call it. I have expertise, but I am not the expert of your life. You are the expert of your life, and I'm here to see how I can support you. I'm listening to you. Heck, if we just play games and kind of woosah during this time together, if that's what you need, then we can do that. If you want to get deeper and do some actual therapy work, we could do that too. It kind of just I meet them where they are. So, and that's been pretty positive. The kids have been liking that approach.
It's the I have expertise, but I'm not the expert of your life.
Right.
I have expertise,
I
but
do.
I'm not the expert of I'm like still in that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely still in that. So I'm
Think
gonna get it
about
trademarked. So I beat you to it. Carrie's
it.
getting that trademark, just FYI. But I'm not the expert of your life. Am
I'm
I?
not. You are. You are the
Yes,
expert
you
of
are
your
the expert
life.
of your life.
You've
I
been with
love
me
that.
longer than I have. You're gonna be with you longer than you're gonna be with
Mhm.
me. So I might plant some seeds. Maybe we can touch on some stuff and bring some stuff to light. But like, I'm not gonna be able to solve you or your life. I can just support you. So
That's
That's my
definitely
approach.
that's definitely like good stuff. Like when I tell you, like I'm stuck there, because my question should be up here, but like it got stuck there.
That's
I have expertise, but I'm not the expert of your life. I'm stuck on that. I'm gonna actually send that note to my pastor so he can
Ooh,
like come up with a sermon around that, because that is it right there. I'm telling you, we gonna have to send you some funds because we gonna have to pay you for that.
ooh,
Yeah, we got to send you some funds for that, because that was good stuff. That was good stuff. So with that though, okay, so Jadyn,
yes.
I'm keep going in, but Jadyn is here. You have students at the door, students waiting, students knocking, student, all of that, like the capacity. So
Mm,
you're one person, and I know there may be others. You know, you have co-laborers, if you
hmm.
will, and, working with you, but
Yeah.
with all of this that you're taking on,
Yeah.
because you have our youth are dealing with things that some of us could never imagine. Like
Mhm.
we wouldn't believe that the kids are going through them, because we don't believe that kids go through real life things. We won't believe that kids, like, because we were always taught kids don't stay in a child's place. The
Mhm.
kids are dealing with real life issues.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
bringing you their real life issues. They
Yeah.
have problems. Like they're dealing with a whole lot of things, and we don't have
Oh,
to
yeah.
dive deep into that. But
Mhm.
how are you taking that on? Like,
Mhm.
how are you leaving work daily
Mhm.
and not carrying it? Not like what's your process? Like, what does this look like? I came to you. It was early Monday morning, baby. You just came off a good weekend,
Right.
and I'm sitting at that door. I'm waiting at the
Mhm.
door. Miss Jada, um, like this weekend, like blah blah this, blah blah that, and I can do that, and then you have to go home knowing so and so had to go through this. My
Yeah.
weekend was great. I had this. I was able to do this. And the baby's coming in, and they're telling you their real life situations, and you have to go home and deal with
My life,
your
right?
life. Yes.
Right. Right.
What does that look like?
Ooh. Ooh. I'm being transparent again. It's a process. It's a process. It has taken time to learn ways to let it out. You know what I mean? So I don't take it in.
Mhm.
So first I'll say is I try not to absorb it. So
Mhm.
even when I'm in session, I'm listening, we're processing, it is not mine to take home.
Mhm.
So we are letting it out in this space. I'll open a window if I need to, but I can't take it into my body because it's gonna just make me feel sick. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's not perfect, right? So that's a mindset that I have. I try to set those boundaries. I do a visualization. Okay, I got a whole technique to try not to absorb it. Doesn't always work because some things are really heavy. So what I'll do is I will go work out maybe after work. Um, I will write it in my journal. I might cry to my mama. Look, I would call her up in 2 seconds and tell her like I had a really rough day. I need a hug. I literally did that last week. I had a rough day. I need a hug, and I sent that to my mom. I sent that to some friends, and I have a beautiful community around me that love and support me. So when I need to be poured into, I'll just call somebody and they'll show up for me. Um, so that's like the main way that I recharge myself. So it was the gym,
Yes.
working out. Oh, I said that already. Um, Journaling and calling a friend. Call
Yes.
somebody. Yes,
Having that network, having that village around you, definitely, that support system definitely is beneficial.
definitely
Definitely
needed.
beneficial.
Yeah.
Definitely beneficial. So we have all of this. So you have this base, or like, or at least of what and how to like maneuver, how to like
Yeah.
not absorb
Trying.
this stuff. Like how often is that like your reality? Like
Mm.
is that like 90% reality? Is it a 50%? Is it like because I like let me tell you this.
Yeah.
The reason why I couldn't do it is because I would take on as
Yeah.
much as I would try to like create those boundaries, create the I know self enough to
Mm-hmm.
know that, like, and of course, we all are different. So some are able to create boundaries, stick to it.
Yeah.
But when you're I don't like to call myself an empath, but like someone who like take like I can feel, I
Yeah.
see, like I feed off of that. Like I
Yeah.
see this like I wouldn't be able to like
You
not
would
up
be
to
able to.
yes,
You would be
I would not be able to. But
able to.
so like how often do you see yourself, even though you have these boundaries, even
Yeah.
though you have these outlets,
Yeah.
but how often do you find yourself still
Yeah.
going home and like, dang, and I almost said something else.
Yeah.
But like, dang, this was
I would,
that was heavy. This
I would
was
I would say so. First of all, if it's like a hot week, meaning like there are multiple crises, because there's different types of therapy, right?
mhm,
Like
mhm,
you have a check-in, you just
mhm.
excited to see me. You really want to process what happened with you and your boyfriend or girlfriend, like, or you fail on the test, right? Are you anxious for a test? Those are like regular kind of therapy situations. And then we have crises, which take way more energy from me to kind of handle because I have to be the steady rock while you are in chaos and I have
Mhm,
to bring you back to the steady space.
mhm,
That takes a way more energy and way more empathy and time than I feel like the tradition, like regular sessions would. So if it's a week where it's a hot week and everybody's on fire, so that's literally how I describe it. Like everything's on fire, everything's an emergency. I feel like that happens like maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, maybe
mhm.
once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Something like that. And that's when I will break out my emergency kit and I'm taking bubble baths and I might take a day off the next day. No, I'm serious.
No, really.
Need to take
Yeah.
a day off. Like I'll sleep in. I'll just text my team and let them know I can't make it. Like I have to do recovery after doing crisis situations.
Mhm.
But Carrie, the more lighter stuff, like I love what I do. It
Yeah.
brings me energy. It brings me joy to be able to listen and hold space for these kids. Like I love being a safe space. I got a friend, she called me a safe space baddie. That's right. I like it.
I love it. I love it. She's a
Yes.
safe space baddie.
Safe
That's
space baddie.
trademark that.
Yes. Yeah, so I like what I do. So when kids come and talk to me, it doesn't feel like a chore. I don't feel like I'm being drained or things most of the time. Usually we just kick in having fun and I'm just listening to them. That's fine. But yeah. So
Yeah. So like because I heard at the beginning, which my spidey senses went up.
ooh,
We're possibly thinking to transition or not so much transition, but to open yourself up, make yourself available for
mhm,
community clients.
yes, yes.
So what does that look like and what does that mean? Because I don't know what that means. Like, what do
Oh,
you mean community clients? Help me.
yeah. Yeah, so right now, like I said, I'm working with Withrow, so I'm inside the high school, right?
Mhm.
So the only clients and people that have access to me are the students and the staff. But I'm opening up my availability in the summertime specifically to
Mm.
see like I could see adults, for example, like in the community, literally like in Cincinnati, in Ohio, I'm
Yeah.
licensed. So anybody in
Yes.
Ohio, I can see you virtually. Yeah, I'm opening that up.
So you're opening up to be virtual, so adults possibly can see
Mhm.
you. So we talked a lot about the youth, the young adults. We
Yeah.
talked about you working with them, but there's a possibility that adults can see you.
Mhm.
What would I don't want to say what would that look like,
Mhm.
but like on the because that's a different
Yes.
level of therapy. Like
Mhm.
that's a different level of I'm so churchy. That's a higher
Oh,
mantle to carry. Yes.
come on. Yeah.
Yes. So you're going to carry this mantle of adults. And what does that like? How are you preparing
Mhm.
yourself? Because that's like you already have the skills. We already learned that like you have the we already know that you have the skills, the
Mhm.
ability. But personally and you're like when you're ready when you're making this transition it was like how are you preparing yourself to start working with adults.
Okay. Well, I actually, in my career so far, I started in 2022, have been working with adults majority of the time. So it's not, it wouldn't be so new to work with adults. Now, if I'm being honest, adults take way more energy for basic sessions than children do. Because adults got adult problems and adults think they know everything. I
No,
didn't say
no,
it. I
no.
did say it. But hey, look. Again, I still take the same approach with the kids as I do the adults, or the adults as I do with the children. Like you, the expert. But how am I preparing for that? I'm going to have a limited amount of slots available. So maybe I'll see 5 adults, right? Like it's just not going to be uh, a lot of availability, but I am making myself available for sure.
So do you think, because I you used another word, transparency,
Mm,
and being transparent,
mm,
do you feel that with that weight of transition, because I heard your preference, even though we're not going to speak it, but with the unknown or unspoken preference, is it possible that like that is your niche? Because
mm.
I feel like some of us like are called. Wait a minute, now I'm going to my church's
Come
announcement.
on.
I gotta calm down real quick. Oh, wait, let me come back. Carrie, come back. Okay, no, but yes, I'm back. So no, but if you found your niche,
Hmm,
do you would you prefer to stick with your niche because they love you,
they do.
they
Yeah.
need you,
Yeah.
because the reality is a lot of people in the profession prefer to work with adults, because even though you're finding it easier on the young adult side of it, a lot of clinicians find it harder because you think you don't have to. It's natural for you to just bring it out of them. It's natural for you to jump in, and it's like not a wall, not it's not a barrier for you. But some clinicians find it a barrier. They find it hard. The kids are hard. They shut down. They don't talk. They gotta
Oh, yeah.
work. They gotta pump and prime and do this. So, but if your niche is like this, I just do this. I come down to their level and I meet them where they are. And you have that. Uh, could it be that your niche is for the youth? And
I definitely think oh,
I
thank you.
agree.
Yes, yes, I agree
Yes,
too.
I do.
Um so just speaking on that, I make them feel comfortable by using humor. I don't take it too serious, even though we might be in a serious situation. I like try to make them laugh. I'm a little jokey. I'm a little goofy. I keep my silly personality, and that kind of disarms the kids. So there's that. But I think you're right, Carrie. I think I finally, after all my time doing being my little therapist self, I finally figured out why God sent me here. I do think it's the kids. I do. Because it's very smooth and it isn't so hard and it's not exhausting as
Yes.
adults can be. Um, but but I am someone who likes having my options open. So I like the idea of still being able to see community clients. Oh
You're really popular, just
my gosh. Oh,
FYI.
oh wow. Are you
They
singing?
wrote a they wrote a song about you. I feel like it was in is it Wicked? Popular. Like
You wanna be popular.
popular.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, do not disturb. I apologize. Now, um, you asked me about
Yeah,
my
so basically you were saying you want to stretch yourself. You want to like
yeah,
expand, like you want to be able to be open and not so much in a sense locked into a box of like
yes,
this is my only,
yes,
but you are open
yes.
with the with an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm the adult watching now. I'm watching this podcast right now.
All right,
I'm the
adult.
adult. I
Mm-hmm.
listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a therapist.
Yeah.
Now, what I will tell you about adults, because I've worked in a wide spectrum on this in this industry so far, and
Okay.
I've seen adults that I like your look, so I'm gonna accept you as my therapist for your look.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you bringing to that table outside of that look? Like what as a therapist, as my therapist. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm crazy Carrie. and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna talk your head off and I'm gonna do this, but I need some help because I need some direction. I need somebody to listen first, but I need some like some practical tools
For sure.
in my unpractical life because I lived an unpractical life. So I need to come in and I need to sit down and I need to talk to you.
Well, come on,
But
baby.
how is it going to benefit me having you as my therapist?
Well, I mean, it's gonna benefit you as much as you allow it to.
Ooh, you like these little sayings. You got these little sayings.
I'm sorry, but that's true. Um, so I literally am behind the client. So you come in to see me, tell me, what are you seeking therapy for? Like what made you want to come? What were you sitting with? What were you thinking about? What came up for you? They're gonna tell me that, and then I'm gonna tell them how I can support and help them in that. And if that means that, and sometimes that's the whole first session.
Mhm.
So you're telling me about what happened, what's happening, all the stuff, and then I'll maybe highlight like, oh man, that person didn't meet this need, or you were expecting this, or I try to reflect back to you an understanding of what's going on in your situation to help you gain insight. So if I do nothing else, I'm going to improve your insight and your self awareness so that you can have better discernment and make
Yes.
better decisions.
So you already sold me. So I bought in. So how do I sign up to become your client?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's like
I,
I'll answer that because I,
oh,
I I feel like I just like I kind of because I'm pretty sure that was one of your friends watching, and
hey, boo.
she said clock it, meaning that you just came for me. That's what you were saying.
I didn't mean to come to you, Carrie. I'm just saying in
No,
general.
she said she said clock it. like but no. You call 513-570-4068 and you say that you want to be scheduled with Jadyn.
There you
We
go.
know who she is. We love who she is, and we're going to be scheduled with her. Why? Because she has the availability for you.
Yes, I
At
do.
least, at least five of you. It's like I'm just
Yes.
playing. JK.
Summertime.
No, it's summertime.
Yes.
But the good thing is we're on our way. Like we already have clinicians getting ready. They're working on their summer schedule.
Yes.
Like that's how forward we have to be. Definitely
Absolutely.
when you're in the schools, you're working in the schools. We want to prepare you for your summer.
Mhm.
We want to keep you going.
Mhm.
And Jadyn has
Yes.
already committed to summer hours, y'all. And I'm excited about it. Put your hands together for her all over the building, all
Let
over
me
the room, all
let me
over
give a
Facebook Nation.
disclaimer. Let me give a sorry, because
No, you cannot do that.
my only thing is that I would like to do solution short-term therapy in the summer. Okay,
Mhm.
solution based. What that means is if you are coming and seeking therapy for like trauma or something that we would have to do long term, summer might not be best for you, right? Because that's like what 3-4 months. But we can do something that's a little bit more solution focused, and I feel like that's self-explanatory. Okay, that's it, Carrie. That's all. Uh-oh. Carrie saying I'm popular. He's popular.
Am I back? Can you hear
You're
me?
back now.
I don't like a call came through. I love her to death, and she's calling both of my phones. Um, my mother loves
Oh,
me.
see.
Yes. And I don't maybe she thinks that I'm free. Um, what
Oh, so
about when summer ends?
that's a good question, Jay.
Good question.
Yeah, so when summer ends, we can discuss continuing to do hours after school. Um, this is I'm like I said, I'm relatively new to Poppy. I'm relatively new to Carrie run away. You're funny. Relatively new to doing the school schedule. So I don't know what my capacity is going to be during the school year next year. Does that make sense? So like my actual work-life balance and me being able to take care of myself. Um, so we will have to see about the end of the summer.
What I believe what's going to happen is you're going to expand yourself.
Mhm.
and ways are going to be made, doors are going to be open, paths are going to be laid out for you so that you can make it happen. Because what's going to happen is, even though you're doing the short term,
Solution.
like
Mhm.
kind of focused therapy, the reality is, I'm I'm gonna like you so much that I'm not gonna be able to let you go.
I just went through that. I just
Yeah,
went through
I'm
that.
not gonna let you go, and I don't care if you think you going to the mountaintop. I'm following you to the mountaintop. When you go to the valley low, I'm gonna follow you to the valley low, and I'm speaking that thing because that's what's gonna happen. So when you open yourself up, and it's happened. Like I've been here, Poppy's 6, close to 6 years. I'm almost on my 6 year mark, and
Congrats.
yes, and I've seen therapists do this like summer piece, and of course, while we're thinking the client builds the bond, the clinician builds the bond as well, and they want to help see you through.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna drop you. We're gonna make this work.
That's,
So it may be a times where in the summer we were doing in person, but
yeah.
and in the school time we're meeting virtually.
Yeah.
So yes, and congratulations. I feel like that's for me.
I
Oh,
is
you
you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And Carrie, also like ideally, I would like to do like maybe some workshops or classes in the summertime, right? Something that is more like it has a beginning, middle, and end,
yes,
right? That
yes.
would be ideal, like doing that kind of thing for the community.
So like hosting maybe like or facilitating like groups and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yes.
We
Yes.
will talk. Have your people call my people. Let's
Oh,
talk.
you are my people, Carrie.
Oh, I am your people. Oh, okay. That works. That works. That works.
Yes.
No, that's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I closed groups, yes. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, they are closed groups.
Hmm.
So, but and those are possibilities. Those are things that we actually have going on here at Poppy's Therapeutic Corner. Just in case you didn't know, now you do know. We do facilitate groups, closed groups, if you will. But we do have groups. We have social emotional learning groups, and we have the psychotherapy groups that we offer here. Amazing, facilitated by some amazing people. And Jadyn is going to be one of these people. So you heard it here first from me. She's going to be one of those people. I'm
I
speaking
would
it.
love to. Yes.
Yes, yes. Jadyn, I definitely thank you for your time. I'm going to ask you one more question, but before we get off, I want you to put in your head, on the forefront of your brain, a
Mm-hmm.
nugget, a point of wisdom that you can drop to the people, something that you share. Now, you've been dropping nuggets all night. I'm not going to lie. You have been dropping them, but something that you can share to carry us through because I still got a couple more days because I do need to process through some things. So if you know a therapist that can work with me, I do have some things to process through because I bought a box spring from my bed that I still don't have, and it's almost a month later, and I still don't have my box spring. So that means my bed doesn't have a box spring under it. So I need to
Right.
process through this. Yes.
Yeah.
So I've been like so anyway,
Yes.
TMI, that was TMI. But
No.
anyway, I need you to drop some nuggets to help us get through the rest of this week to
Yeah.
carry us on to next Wednesday at least.
All right.
So that's going to be the finally. But before that,
Okay.
so you're from Cincinnati.
Yes.
You went to school in Cincinnati,
In high school. I
high
didn't go to
school.
college here. Oh,
So
well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, no, you go ahead. No, so you
Oh, yes. I went to Bowling Green State University for my bachelor's degree in psychology. Okay.
Mhm.
And then I went to Xavier University for my master's in clinical mental health counseling. Yes.
Xavier here in
Yes. In
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I did not know that. I didn't know that. I need to review your resume one more time.
Oh, why? Are you or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I did not know. I didn't know you went to Xavier.
Oh, yes.
Oh
And they
yeah, I
have
didn't
a
know.
great counseling program. So if anybody's interested, look, they got to pay me to advertise. But I'm
So
saying,
no, because you're giving free publicity right
right.
now. I don't know if
Let
you
me
want to do
chill out.
that.
Yes. But I'm working on becoming independently licensed. So I'm an LPC and I'm trying to become an LPCC. So that is where I'm at
So
right now.
and that makes you independent, so that you go out and like, what does that look like? Because you actually see. I think you do well with me because you segued into where I was going. So I don't know if it was the discernment. We have a kindred like spirit. So I don't know if it was you knew where I was going. So you just said I'm gonna beat him to the punch. But with that, so what's next? Like, yeah, with that, like, what does that look like?
Yeah. Well, I take things one day at a time. So I need to pass my test so I can become independent. But as far as my career, what's next? Um, I'm going to stay with Poppy for a while. I like it here. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on. I like the people. I like everything y'all got going on. So I'm staying here because it makes things smooth and easy.
Hmm.
But outside of Poppy, I do have my own business. Now we'll plug we'll plug
No,
that.
we can plug that. We can plug that.
I
We can
have
plug
my
that.
own business. It's called Mindful Metanoia. Yes, that's what it's called. And what I do under that branch is I host events. And I will do the classes and things too. But so far, all I've done was host events. What that looks like is I will take you and a group of people to the woods and we will meditate and learn how to do some forest bathing, some grounding. It's pretty much like a skills based kind of situation where I will take you into an environment and we will learn how to regulate ourselves. I also did like a yoga class before, so all that little stuff. So
Oh,
where are we
so
going? I don't know where we're going, Carrie. I don't know.
well, I think I definitely need to talk to you even outside of that though, because that sounds like a good like team building type thing,
Oh
and I'm
wow!
looking for a nice a Poppy's hangout.
Yes, I saw that email.
Yes, and you
Yes,
just put that in my head.
I like it.
I can see myself in the middle of the woods naked. Like, is
Oh,
that like a thing? Is that? Oh, wait a minute, did I say that out loud?
we're keeping
That's not
our
a thing.
clothes on for
Yes,
this
we
one.
keep our clothes on in the woods. Okay, but
But
it sounded really when you said grounded. Like I envisioned, like I'm one with
yes,
the earth,
yeah,
like
we
type
are
thing.
one. You can take your
Yes,
shoes off. We can take
just
our shoes off.
shoes.
We can
I
touch
mean, what
the trees. Sorry.
that
Oh,
was that was a bit much, wasn't it? I don't know
no,
what.
no, we're good. No, don't. I would love to be naked outside. Listen,
Yes, no, like to be free.
let's reel
Like
it back.
I
We are
think we can edit that out. I think we can edit that out.
okay.
Oh. No, I'm so again grateful for for you taking the time out. I know it's been a busy week for myself, so I don't know about you, but I definitely thank you for spending some time allowing us to get to know you just a little bit more. So before we get off, what is something that you can share with the people, letting them know you can make it,
Okay.
you can do it.
Okay. My gentle reminder to you. And I need you to ground your feet, put your feet firmly on the ground, feel your butt in the chair as I tell you this. So you are co-creating your life. Okay. So you have a pen. You were provided paper, a blank paper. So you choose. You have a lot of choice into how your life goes and how your day goes. Um, so choose wisely. There are some things that you don't choose, right? There's some things like what kind of paper, what kind of pen, where, what, when, sometimes. But you definitely are co creating your life. So take that power that you have and use it wisely. Use it in a way that your future self is going to be proud of, right? So when you look back on your life, you can build confidence. You have confidence in yourself because you look back and you're like, wow, I used my time wisely, or I made decisions that really make me proud, right? So I just want to remind everybody who's watching this that you co-create your life, babe. Co-create. Do it.
I so love that. When you're ready to write that book, just let me know. I'll be the first person to purchase it because this book is gonna have so much like wisdom in it. She dropped so much on this short amount of time. I'm telling you, like I'm really like excited for your future, even here at Poppies and beyond. You're gonna be great. You're gonna do great. You're doing great work. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Everybody's watching. They thank you for the work you do because guess what? Everybody can't do it. So the person that's walking in that school every day, I couldn't do it. You do it. So I'm grateful for you. I'm telling you, like never before. I'm so grateful for you because we need you. We
Yes.
need people like you. So Keep doing the work, keep being encouraged, keep pushing forward. Thank you for dropping those gems. But y'all, do me a favor, stay backstage for a second. After we get off. But thank you, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us this week. Hit that share button still. Heart this video. Jadyn dropped some knowledge, and people need to hear this. I'm telling you, she did. And y'all, we're here next Wednesday. I'm excited. We have my brother, my friend, Mr. Jason. He's going to be here. He's a community case manager. He's doing great work in the city of Cincinnati and abroad, all over Ohio. So, y'all, be here next week as he drops some gems, some knowledge, some tips on how to make it with the resources that we already have available for us. So, y'all, I'm excited about it. Join us next week. Love y'all. Check the Facebook out. See y'all.